G'day guys, it's Ben again here to bring another video. This one is going to be looking at a really great plant to grow whether you're a renter or a homeowner, and that is sweet potato. Sweet potato, I'm sure we all know, is one of those really great plants to grow. They are talking about potential potato shortages in Australia, so knowing how to grow potatoes is a great thing to do, because it's going to give you that freedom to be able to say, you know what, I don't actually need to go to the shops, I can grow them myself, and it doesn't need to be a high cost kind of thing at all, and you can pay a lot of money for these things. Anyone in Australia should know that the cost of fruit and vegetables has actually gone up by 20% this year. That's 2016, and the year's not even finished. So costs are going up. So being able to grow these kind of things in your own home or your rental place or whatever it might be is it gives you that freedom, and it will help to save you some considerable amounts of money. So let's bear those kind of things in mind, because it's every dollar you can save is always important. Alright, so sweet potato, obviously you can use it for all sorts of different reasons in terms of cooking. So you can cook them on the barbecue, you can use them in your roast, whatever it might be. There's so many things you can do. It's an incredibly nutritious sort of plant. So let's take a look at how we grow them. Alrighty, here we have my crop of sweet potato, and in front of us we've still got some the remains of a crop of white potatoes as well. Alright, so we'll have a look at these. I didn't actually intentionally plant these here. This was from a previous crop, and obviously I must have left one or two behind, so there we go. And they've just happily grown on themselves. Alright, so sweet potato, I got these in little seedlings, and although you can grow them from your own potatoes, it's pretty easy. And what you'll find with these is they send out these great big runners. So a really good thing you can do with that is just put in some stakes, and then you just wrap the runners around them, and that just helps provide a little bit of a screen for them, and it just keeps it all a little bit tidy. As you can see, these leaves are now starting to colour, and these have been in for approximately 14 weeks now. So I'm fairly confident that my first crop is pretty much ready to harvest, and you can even see a few small buds if you look really carefully of some flowers coming up. So that's all good signs to me that my crop is ready. This isn't the ideal place to grow these. I prefer a bit more sunlight. This particular area only gets about 2.5 or so hours a day. You don't need to do a lot of looking after for these plants. You do need to keep them watered, obviously. The ground that I use is so I put in a Holman modular raised garden bed, and it takes, so that is 1 metre square by 30 centimetres, so you need approximately 1/3 of a cubic metre of soil. I use a premium soil mix that I got from a local garden centre, and that cost me $80 for the square metre. So obviously 3 of these garden beds can be done with that, and it's a much cheaper and much sort of more cost-effective means of doing that, rather than buying those sort of bags of potting mix, etc. from the garden centre that cost a fortune. You can pay anything between like $10 and $20 a bag, and I probably would have needed about, what, I don't know, 20 bags or so here, so at least like $250 worth of potting mix, versus 1/3 of 80 is what, $27 or something like that, versus of this sort of premium soil. So I know exactly which one I would have done, and it's quite easy to do. You just drive into the garden centre, take your trailer with you, or they'll put it into the boot of your car or whatever, and you drive away and you just you put it where you need it, or these guys will even deliver it to you, which is bonus. So much better way to go with your garden centre and get a really good high grade soil, and I've found these grow incredibly easily. Very little sort of maintenance, as I say. You just keep these stems a bit tidy, and you let it do its thing, and it's sort of roughly 14 weeks or so you're going to have a really good crop of potatoes. So there we go, guys. Thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Well, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button.
If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please feel free to share this video with with Twitter, Facebook or LinkedIn.
Please leave a comment below. We're looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, keep safe.